Well, g'day ocean anglers. Well, looks like we're in for another treat on Saturday. The wind is dropping, the window's happening. Looks like it's starting tomorrow afternoon and going right through to like late afternoon on Saturday. Check it out. Really light winds, easterlies, northwesterlies, fantastic. What's the tides? Let's have a look. So Saturday we got high tide at 9:30, so outgoing tide, so that's perfect. I always say the best part of the tide to fish is the last 2 hours of the outgoing. So here, what's that going to be, about lunchtime until 3 should be the best time to go. And that's, the winds are still light, so it's going to be really good, I reckon, on Saturday. Good tide flow. Outgoing tide, nice wind. Let's have a look at where you should be going. I've been out twice this week. On Monday, I went in a small boat, the Blue Bullet, launched from here, Army Bay, which is here, launched there, started cruising out to about here, and there was work-ups galore out here. There was gannets, there was kahawai, big ones and little ones, and there were also lots of good sized snapper amongst the bait schools as well. And the trick here was actually to get away from the birds, fish about 300 or 400 metres down current of the work-up action, and that's where the snapper were. We were getting the bigger ones on soft baits. So I was using a heavier jig head to get down through the kahawai with a small soft bait on it. So I was using a 3/4 ounce light bulb jig head with a 3.75 inch motor oil jerk shad on, which got me down below the kahawai quickly. And then once I got to the bottom, I tried to stay on the bottom as much as I could and not lift the lure up off the bottom too much. And that way I was targeting the snapper, and we got some good sized snapper. Also the next day our sales rep Josh Darby went out, and he was doing really well on this channel here, between Motor Ora, Motor Kareka, Motor Keri, so around here in this channel, which is a really good spot. So I'd be looking around here, and he said also around the Beehive and around here there was pilchards and gannets and dolphins as well, and they were getting chased up into the shallows, and they were casting their soft baits into the shallows and got fish up to about 20 pounds. So good on you, Josh. So a good place to go around there. So where else? So if you're going to go out wide, so it's all moved. So the hot spot, and it's a really good hot spot, is here. This is where they're catching all the big snappers. All the big snappers you see over Facebook of most of the charter boats are fishing on this area here. But the thing is, it's not happening until about 3:30 in the afternoon. Well, not for me anyway. I know Captain Damo was out here and he got the morning bite, so there seems to be a bit of a morning bite, and then the late afternoon bite, which I've been fishing. So don't go home at 4 o'clock. Stay out here, because that's normally when I've been catching them around here. Great fishing, lots of kahawai. You'll find when the current's not flowing, or you're not in a kind of bite time, that you'll catch lots of kahawai. But don't leave, stick around, wait for the current to pick up, move away from the kahawai and drop your lure down, and also wind it up quite a bit. We were catching good sized snapper 10 to 15 turns off the bottom. So you drop your lure down to the bottom and wind it up about a turn a second, 10-15 winds. If you feel the nibbles, I do a sweep strike to set the hook. If you don't catch the fish, drop it straight back down to the bottom again and start her all over again. I reckon snapper like things that are moved slowly. They don't like things moved all over the place, mechanical jigging, all that stuff, in my opinion, is for kingfish. So snapper like things slow, they're lazy, they're fat, make it easy, don't jerk things around too much, do a more of a wafting, slow movement, and I reckon you'll catch more and bigger snapper by doing that. What lures to use? Blue Silver Jitterbug has made a bit of a comeback, and certainly on the Tuesday charter it accounted for most of the big fish, and the sad thing was I only had one on the boat. So don't go past the Blue Silver Jitterbug at the moment in this area out here. Those are the two hot areas at the moment. That's where I'll be going. I'm going out tomorrow into this area here with Justin from Top Catch Whangaproa. He's going to take me out for a day's fishing, so we'll be out here and we'll report in, and we might even go out to the deep and get that afternoon bite in that weather window. It's shaping up Friday afternoon, Saturday. really good fishing, so make the most of it and have a good one.